Episode 162.
Hey, what bosses are you talking about? Is that really okay to say?
Suddenly a voice cut in. Wang Jiaxi's character, Blazing Tree, was standing right at the hut's entrance. Heeding the sound, he immediately retreated into the room, swiveling his view. Still no one. But that voice just now. The players from Tiny Herb outside the house also took a quick look around, and they soon spotted her. Cold Mist. The 5 players who'd been wiped out last night spotted the female battle mage at a glance, standing right there to the side. This is just the Glazed Lands, a pretty ordinary spot. Mobs spawn here, and players pass through casually. Team Tiny Herb was focused on guarding the boss spawn, paying little attention to their surroundings, especially since the captain was just speaking. Even though it was just in-game, everyone had their camera angles fixed on the blazing flame standing at the entrance. Han Yanru had already taken her place among them, yet they only noticed her now. Of the 10 players, only the 5 on the substitute bench, who'd been wiped out yesterday, recognized Cold Mist. The 5 main players were still spinning their views left and right in confusion. But with a prompt from their teammates, they quickly grasped the situation. Wang Jiaxi's character, Blazing Tree, had already emerged from the earthen hut. Han Yanru was speaking, but the voice was unmistakably a man's.
You lot really are patient.
That's right. Yi Xiu had taken Tang Ru's account to come and check things out. Tang Ru was sitting behind him, holding her rice bowl. She had just gotten up and was eating her dinner.
Who are these people? When will this end?
Tang Ru asked him, recognizing the 5 from last night on her screen. But today's lineup was even bigger, like they'd called in reinforcements for revenge.
Yeah, it's never ending.
But his words could also be heard by the Tiny Herb players in the game. They were all quite frustrated, but none of them made a reckless move. They waited for their captain's command. The battle mage, Wang Jiaxi's blazing flame extinguisher, stepped forward.
Right.
With that, Han Yanru gave her battle spear a swift twirl. The battle mage was the character Yi Xiu had truly used for 10 years. Though a decade of experience had made him a master of all classes, the battle mage was the one he knew best and felt most for.
Tou Xiaoyong, you're up.
Same class. He's level 26, his opponent's level 28. Their gear won't be any different. But there were still some subtle differences in attributes and skill levels. Don't be nervous.
Don't forget, you're a member of the championship team.
Wang Jiaxi said from the side. At this moment, Wang Jiaxi, on the contrary, did not say anything about the outcome being unimportant. Winning or losing doesn't matter. It's just a way to ease the tension and offer some comfort when morale is low. In a real fight, even if you're trying to learn something, you can't actually go in with that mindset. Especially for members of a team aiming for the championship, the will to win. The outcome of victory or defeat must always come first. Don't take it to heart. Wang Jiaxi would only say such things when they were most needed, and only then, appropriately, to let everyone shed their unnecessary burdens.
Xiaoyan, you've got this!
His teammates on the sidelines also shouted their encouragement. Xiaoyun's spirits suddenly soared. Even though his opponent was a top-tier ace among battle mages, that was all in the past. Ye Qiu was already a character who had retired from the pro scene, while he himself was on a meteoric rise. While he was on the rise and his opponent was on the decline, why should he be afraid? With that thought, Xiao Yun's battle mage Yong Xiao hefted his battle lance and stepped out from the ranks.
Oh, it's you.
That laugh of his instantly put Xiao Yun on edge. The other party's words were simple, but the tone instantly brought back the agonizing memory of being juggled to death yesterday.
Should I go get a few orbs first?
Xiao Yun was even more embarrassed. Yesterday, he'd been carrying 7 ice-chilling orbs, cutting a dashing figure on the battlefield. Yet in the end, not a single ice-chilling orb was put to use. For a battle mage, it's outrageous that the most iconic battle mage skill, the magic aura, is completely useless here. Xiao Yun was also about to say something when he heard his captain call out from behind,
Xiao Yun, don't waste time trading trash talk with him.
Trash talk?
Xiao Yun paused. In glory matches, the taunts and provocations players sent to each other were known as trash talk. But here in the online game, the other side skipped typing altogether and just said it out loud. As a pro player, you have to get used to this kind of thing. The real trash talk masters always know exactly where to hit you, using words to provoke a reaction. Few people do it just for the sake of trash talk. It's a form of psychological warfare. Xiao Yun took a deep breath. There were two ways to deal with trash talk. One was to fight fire with fire. Let's see who's got the better skills. The second is to ignore it, maintain your composure, and just keep doing what you're supposed to do. When it comes to mastering both these methods, no one does it better than Huang Xiaoshen. This guy first, he just talks to himself, completely ignoring whatever the other side says. Second, it's a spam attack, an area of effect skill that often hits the entire opposing team all at once. For a rookie, trash talk is often an incredibly daunting trial. Just like Gao Yingji, who was groomed as Wang Jiaxi's successor, his technical skill was already quite solid. He still hasn't gained a single shred of experience in an official match. The real issue is this kid's shy, introverted personality. It still needs serious tempering. If we put him on stage against a chatterbox like Huang Xiaoshen, it's not impossible he'd end up crying on the field. At that moment, Xiao Yun, having heard his captain's words, focused his mind and stopped thinking about it. What did Ye Qiu just say? He was even more afraid Ye Qiu would say something even more devastating, so he immediately raised his spear and charged forward. Cold Mist immediately raised her spear to meet him, and the two battle mages instantly clashed. Everyone instinctively took a few steps forward. They pressed into the circle, eager for a closer look.
Everyone record this.
Wang Jiexi gave the order, then opened his own recording function. A duel between the same class is less about flashy moves and more about caution. Since both players knew the class inside and out, standard, predictable combos were basically useless. Xiao Yun opened with Dragon Tooth, Sky Strike, Falling Flower Palm, and Circle Staff. The most fundamental skill combo for a battle mage. 4 consecutive strikes, yet not a single one landed. During that exchange, Han Yanru also linked together 4 of her own skills in retaliation, yet none of them managed to hit Yun Xiao either. Facing this class he knew so well, Xiao Yun's performance grew noticeably more confident and fluid. They weaved and struck, the two battle mages trading blow for blow. But the signature battle mage magic, the magic aura, had yet to appear. So far in this fight, neither of them had managed to land a solid hit on the other. Xiao Yun was getting more and more into the fight. He realized that without that weird, unspecialized class, Ye Qiu, so that's all there is to it.
As expected from a retired pro. Pretty underwhelming.
But alas, this was just a skirmish between low-level alts in a new server's online game. If this were the final, decisive moment of a professional league championship, with the team's fate resting on a one-on-one duel between me and one autumn leaf, and I seized that moment.